Hello everyone, my name is Monika, it's Pablo, and we are Inner Spark. Today we are going to talk about the topic that affects many of us in the relationship. Have you ever found yourself trying to satisfy your partner and just realize that it doesn't bring any satisfaction into your relationship?
I found myself there many times. It is like a very big vicious circle. You do this because you think this is what your partner wants. You think this is what it will make him or make her happy, but actually it won't. It doesn't. It creates more unsatisfaction. It takes your energy, destroy attraction, destroy passion, destroy the connection, and eventually brings a lot of issues.
Exactly. That's why we are here today, to help you to break this pleasing circle and to bring real satisfaction into your relationship.
We will learn the difference between pleasing and satisfying, and second, the reason, the cause why we have this tendency to please our partner, that we do it actually unconsciously, almost compulsively, and the most important thing, how we can really satisfy our partner so we can have satisfying relationship.
So stay tuned and let's do it together.
We will have a lot of fun. We will learn a lot. The first thing we have to do is to clarify what is pleasing and what is satisfying. Because on the surface, in the level of the actions, they may be very, very similar.
They may look totally the same.
So the main difference is the intention behind the action. When we want to please, or when we are pleasing our partner, we do it because we want to get something for us, or maybe to avoid something that we don't want to experience. For example, we please to avoid conflicts, to avoid anger, to avoid clashes, confrontations, so on. Or the other chance is I please my partner to get what I want. Maybe I want attention, maybe I want a gift, maybe I want some sort of help from her side or from his side. So the very key idea is, when we please, we do it for ourselves. While satisfying comes from the pure intention, genuine intention of bringing happiness to you and to your partner, to both of you, to your relationship. So externally, they may look similar, but the same actually. But what it's different is the intention that creates the action. This is what makes the difference between pleasing and satisfying.
This is the key difference. Pleasing has a different intention and also have negative consequences for the partners, while satisfaction brings only happiness and fulfillment to the relationship.
This is the other difference. One difference is in the level of the intention, and the other difference is in the level of the consequence, because pleasing comes from a space of lack, a space of neediness, and of course
it brings lack
and neediness, exactly. And the desire, the real longing to bring satisfaction comes from a place of wholeness, and it creates completion, wholeness in your relationship. So externally they look the same, but they have different causes and very different consequences.
Now we'll talk about the causes and consequences of pleasing your partner, and how it can have a negative consequences in your relationship.
Yes, understanding this cause and these consequences will help us actually to break this loop, this vicious circle of pleasing, unconscious pleasing that is trapping us and putting us down. So let's do it. Let's watch it. We need to learn this. Why we have the tendency to be pleasing or to please our partner. There are mainly two reasons for this.
So the first reason is that we want to avoid negativity in a relationship. For example, we don't want to hurt our partner. We don't want him to be or her to feel uncomfortable. And for this reason, we are pleasing him. We don't tell him the truth, or we hide something behind.
I see something is wrong with you. Monica, something is wrong with you? No, I'm okay.
I'm okay, yes.
I'm okay. You have this gray face, like dramatic. Destroyed. Monica, you okay? Yes, I'm okay. It's a way to please, to keep the other person away from the problem.
Another example to avoid negativity is to do it because you are afraid that your partner will be angry, or you want to avoid conflict, you want to avoid confrontation.
Clashes
with your partner.
Yes, this is the first reason.
Yes,
to avoid this negativity. And the second one is, as I said before, to get something for you. You need, maybe you want attention from your partner, so you prepare a very nice meal for him or for her, or you need
approval.
You need approval. This is very good. You need approval to do something that you want to do, and then just for a 1 week you are very nice with your partner. You are very sweet, doing everything that she asks you or he asks you to do, and you are super nice to get this approval to, I don't know, to go for a trip with your friends, to go and buy this laptop that you want to buy, I don't know, whatever you to get. So this is the idea. You give something, you make your partner feel good, comfortable, happy, or whatever, just for you to get something in exchange.
It's like bargaining.
Yeah, actually, it's a dealing process. So when we act like this, we need to understand that we are acting from a place of scarcity, from a place of scarcity and fear. It's a place where I need my partner to give me something. So I'm needy in this moment. That's why it's so dangerous, this pleasing habit, because it puts you constantly in a space of weakness and neediness.
It's important to know that both of these reasons for pleasing are rooted in selfishness and in the sense of weakness. They're not coming from the genuine care and love for your partner, but rather from the place when you want to avoid something, from the place of your fears. We are not acting from the place of love and the care for our partner, but rather from the desire to avoid our fears and insecurities.
Cover them. Yes. And this is the catch here. We all have the tendency to help our partner, to support them, to make them feel good, to be tender with them. This is natural tendency, but there is one element we cannot forget about this here. We should not think that we can avoid negativity and live without negativity. The catch is this one. We need intense experiences. And some of these experiences, they are not comfortable. And we need them to grow. We need them to break our limits. We need them to heal our wounds. We need them to heal our past, to go beyond, to create real intimacy, deep intimacy. For all this evolution journey that you do with your partner together, that is very beautiful, you have stages and processes where things are not going to be comfortable and not going to be soft. So we need to know to take this into consideration, to know it and to accept it. So now we are going to talk about the consequences of pleasing your partner. What is going on when we please our partner?
When we are pleasing our partner, we may think that we bring them happiness and satisfaction, but in reality, we are just bringing the temporary comfort.
Yes, we provide something that he or she wants, and for a while, our partner is happy, feels comfortable. Yes. Oh, I wanted this very much. I wanted you to cook me my favorite dish, or I wanted you to cook me my favorite cake, or to find the house clean, or whatever. So we create a routine full of these small, passing, comfortable experiences. But actually, what we are doing is using these comfortable experiences to cover and to avoid, come closer and experience our needs, our wounds, and to do the inner work that we have to do. So in the end, this comfort becomes a distraction that prevents us, that keep us from growing and evolution.
And the relationship becomes flat.
How to be happy and joyful if you are not evolving? This life is about evolution, transformation, growth.
And healing.
Yeah.
The paradox is that the more you try to please your partner and make them comfortable, the more disconnected and unsatisfied he is.
This is very crazy. So this is actually the trap of the pleasing behavior. This is actually the pleasing trap. And this is something you guys want to avoid if you want to have happy, long-lasting, everlasting relationship. And this is what we are going to see now, how we can build this satisfying relationship, which is the method actually that we use, that we help people with, to build really satisfaction in our relationship.
This framework is based on our experiences, on research, and has proven to be very effective.
Simple, but this has crazy game-changing results in the relationship.
And we are using ourselves this framework, of course, our relationship.
This is the essence of what we do for our alchemy process. Let's do it. Our method is based in what we call the fulfillment cycle. And what is this? It is a cycle, obviously. The key idea for this framework, for our framework, is this one. When we please, we try to cover things, to cover the real wounds, to cover our real needs, to cover our experience, the intensity that is comfort, while the real satisfaction, action, and our fulfillment cycle aims exactly the opposite, to uncover the things that we need to face to grow and heal. This is the key idea. The first stage of the fulfillment cycle is framing the external needs. This is the simplest step, the first one, but still many people, they are a bit stuck here because they are not able to express what they want to their partners. I will give you a very simple example. Maybe let's say that I cancel a plan with Monika in the last moment, and then Monika, she wants this, out of this experience and out of her personality, she wants more quality time with me. Maybe we had a plan to go for a restaurant, and I say, no, I have work to do, I cannot go. And then you say, okay, I would like, you have this experience, I would like to have more quality time.
This is my need.
This is what you want externally. Yes. I want more quality time with Pablo, maybe walk, maybe. So you have to say, this is the thing. This is the first stage, is to be able to frame it with words. You to come to me and tell me, look, Pablo, there is something I want to tell you. I want more quality time with you. For example, having a walk or having the dinner that we supposed to have yesterday, but we didn't have. For this, the key element, the key ingredient is to have a conscious communication. You need a healthy communication framework in your relationship, so both of you feel ready to tell each other what you want. For example, if Monika comes to me and tells you, Pablo, I would like to spend more quality time with you. No, leave me. I tell you, leave me, no more time. No, leave me, what you want. Busy. Then I cannot, I have a negative reaction towards this. It is possible, Monika, next time she will feel uncomfortable. She won't even say what she wants. Or if Monika, I'm giving this example with us, but I think it's good. If Monika is very introvert and she's not able to ask for what she wants, she may have problems to actually fulfilling this first stage, which is framing what you want. So this is very key. Guys, you need to be able to identify what you want and to express it externally to your partner.
And the second stage is holding emotional response. All our external needs trigger an emotional response. It's important to express and hold this emotional experience. For example, once the external needs are expressed, it's important to acknowledge the emotions that are behind those needs. And for example, let's say that Pablo cancels the dinner. I may feel neglected, hurt, abandoned, and it's important that Pablo supports me to express these emotions. It's important that he gives me the space, listens to me, and validates my feeling. He tries to look at the situation from my perspective.
Yes, and fully accept your emotional experience. Yes. It's not about you are right or you are wrong or I'm right and wrong. It is about you have an emotional experience now. It's happening in us, so we both need to hold it.
And validate it.
And welcome it.
Yes.
You by sharing and by expressing, me by opening and holding.
And we can even support it by asking questions.
Exactly. So you will come and you will tell me, Pablo, when you do this, I feel I'm not worthy, I feel rejected, I feel abandoned, I feel you don't take care of me, I feel all these things. And me, instead of telling you, come on, don't feel this because it's not real, because you
are too much.
You are too much. How I don't value you, I love you. Like this, I'm reacting. I'm not holding your emotion. Yes. I'm not saying, okay, there is an emotion here. Emotion means something is happening. We are touching a wound, a root, something. So we need to honor this experience and to, okay, Monika feels like this. It's okay. Let's go together. Let's allow it and let's see.
Yes, and it's good that he validates my experience. So I feel listened. I understood that my perspective is taken into account.
Yes. I acknowledge.
Yes. And I'm not crazy. What I feel is real.
Yes, it's an experience. It should not be rejected. This is the idea. This is the second stage, holding emotional space for all these emotions that will come. The third stage is uncovering the fear or the trauma beyond. This is the most interesting of all of them. This is the most important. The thing is that when you hold emotional space, if you hold it for a while and you allow it to express itself, something very magical happens, is that the real root of the problem, the real wound behind this problem, start to be manifested in our awareness, especially in the awareness of the person who is going through the process. And this person may start having realizations about why, for example, in the example of Monika, why she feels abandoned, why she feels not worthy, why she feels not loved. The real reason, the real root, it may be connected with your past relationship, with your experiences in your family. All this will appear in your consciousness and your awareness in this stage when you allow the emotional experience to be there for a while. When this fear, this trauma appears clearly in your awareness, you can see, okay, I feel abandoned because when I was a kid, I had this thing with my mother. My mother was putting me aside to go to work and she was not paying me attention. Or maybe I feel rejected, or I have a very big fear to be rejected because when I was a kid, I was generally rejected by all the rest of the kids. By holding the emotional reaction, we will access to the real root, the real wound will manifest in our mind. We will observe it. It will be a moment of full realization. This, of course, it doesn't happen overnight. You need a bit of time. And this is exactly what we have to do in this stage. Provide to our partner with time and silence and space and support and trust. A lot of trust, because when our partner is going through this is a dark journey, this is a painful journey, we may feel lack of trust, doubt,
yes, and our own wounds can also be triggered in this process.
We will be somehow included in the process, and we may start having doubts, or oh my god, angry. Why she's withdrawing the tension,
or demanding,
or why she's unbalanced, demanding, or she has, or why she's. This will have a negative consequence in our relationship. We will break up. We will separate. So this stage is very sensitive. All the fears will trigger, and we need to be very aware and trust the process very much and allow these realizations to fully come to our mind, so we can see really that, okay, I'm afraid to be abandoned. That's all. That's why I have all these emotions. I'm afraid to be rejected. I'm afraid to be humiliated. And you will connect this with some experiences of your past. And when this awareness is clear in your mind, you get free, because you realize that this is not because your partner is acting like this or that. It's because you have this experience with you, so you can free yourself. This is an amazing process.
So it's important that the partner goes through this process, takes responsibility for his emotions.
Yes, this is actually in the end, when you fully realize that is your experience, your wound, your pain, your trauma. The magic here is what you said, that you become responsible for the experience, and then, only then, we can move to the last point, the fourth step.
And finally, the fourth stage is providing service. When your partner takes full responsibility for their pain, now it's time to really fulfill what they are requesting. And here we are not pleasing anymore. It's done. This service is done from the place of power and responsibility and place of love and caring for the partner. We are helping our partner to find fulfillment. So, for example, I may ask Pablo to put more effort to plan our time together, and we can, for example, make a weekly plans. So we can find this stage is a finding solution to really fulfill the need of your partner that is valid and important to be fulfilled in a relationship.
Yes, once you go through the emotional stage and you realize that your pain comes from your experience, then you are powerful. You have the responsibility. Then you will, whatever you ask in this moment, you ask me in this moment, it will come from a place of awareness, and it will be the right thing that you want. Maybe you need more time with me, you will ask it. Maybe you need less time, more time with yourself, you will ask it. Now that you are responsible, you are aware, and everything comes from this space. It should be supported. Now is the moment that we should.
And you should together find a solution for this.
Solutions comes in this moment. This is the moment when solution comes.
So guys, this was our framework to create a satisfying and long-lasting relationship.
As you can see here in this process, in this cycle, we are uncovering the things and we are bringing to the light what we need to know about ourselves and supporting our partner to do the same.
Instead of pleasing your partner, this cycle helps to uncover the real roots of the needs and to support them in conscious and fulfilling way.
Yes, we acknowledge the external needs, we hold emotional space, we uncover the traumas and the fears, and finally we create specific solutions to fulfill these needs. This is the way we create satisfying relationships. Okay guys, so we finished here. If you like the video, give us a thumb up. If you find this content interesting, subscribe to our channel, because we will bring a lot of things like this every single week. Check our website, our social channels. We are publishing, posting content every day. And for sure, comment, let us know, ask whatever you want to ask. We are here to help you, to support, and to have fun with all of you, creating this beautiful, everlasting, conscious relationship. Have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.
Thank you. Bye-bye.